sometimes when you're doing a whisky review, you have to get into character and dress appropriately. And today I'm doing this because while we're off to Speyside again, there is a wee twist. It's the Glenlivet Caribbean Reserve, finished in rum casks, but is it worth getting? What's up, whisky lovers? I'm Big Al, and welcome to another episode of Whisky Straight, where you can join me on my spiritual odyssey through the wonderful world of whisky. If that's something that sounds good to you, if you'd like to join me in that journey, don't forget, look down below, give me the old thumbs up, click on that subscribe button, and don't forget to ring that bell notification so that you don't miss out on any part of that journey. It's Glenlivet time again, but it's Glenlivet with a bit of a twist. It's Speyside Scotch with a Caribbean tropical twist. Why is that? Well, it's a single malt, it's non-age stated, it cost you around 36 quid, although as you would expect by now, I got it in a bargain 22 quid in Tesco, and it is selectively finished, as they say, in rum barrels. As always, if you've got a pour of this or any other whisky, pour yourself a dram and join me and we'll have a drink together. So we'll start off on the nose. Sláinte. Straight off on the nose, juicy apple, pear, some honey and lime coming into play now as well. Now it's like that pear is like honey covered and it's been dipped into some brown sugar. And then into the mix now also comes a wee dollop of syrup, like nice golden syrup. Not overtly tropical as such on the nose, but there is a wee bit of ripe banana that comes into play now. And what's nice about that is it's ripe. It's not artificial in any way, which you tend to get with some whiskies, but this is really a ripe, true banana. All in all, it's nice, light, fruity nose, not overtly tropical, but I suppose with that brown sugar element, you could argue that's a wee bit rummy, but it doesn't come over as a rum finish on the nose too overtly. So let's get right onto the palate and see if it changes there. Sláinte. Brown sugar, cinnamon spice, caramel, but then as it transitions towards the mid to the rear of the palate, that cinnamon spice, it dies down a wee bit, and then here comes that rum hit. A nice, pleasant rum. Not too rich, but it is there and it is distinct. So it's nice now that finally we are getting a wee bit of the influence from those rum casks. So let's go in again. Now here comes a bit of toffee, dark toffee, a wee bit of spice pear again, a bit of that brown sugar, and now that light rum that was there on the first sip is becoming a wee bit more dark in nature. A wee bit more full-bodied, but still not what you would call properly full-bodied, but there's more there than there is on the first sip. And then as you just let it sit and develop for a while, you're getting a wee bit of woody vanilla, some barrel char, and again that darker element, but this time in the form of dark fruits. We'll give it one more go before we sum up. Cheers. Now that dark fruit element becomes more defined now. It's like rum soaked raisins. Again, there's a spicy pear element in there. And then it's like that ripe banana has been dipped into the brown sugar to add a wee bit more flavour. And then right in the end, dark chocolate with a tinge of orange. Quite different on the palate than it is on the nose. The finish is medium. It's sugared spiced rum, a bit of dark chocolate, a wee bit of that brown sugar, but a wee bit more of a bitter aftertaste now on the finish. All in all, this is, how can I put it? It's a decent but unremarkable whiskey. The flavours there, the aromas are all things that I like, but for me, they're just not there in that vibrance, in that robust way, in that complex way I like them. They're there, but they're lacking. And for something that you're going to pay 36 quid for, there is no way I would pay 36 quid for this. It's just not worth it. Yes, if you're new to whiskey, you'll probably like this. And if you like those flavours, yes, you'll probably like it as well. But if you're a seasoned whiskey drinker, this really isn't going to float your boat. It's not going to do much for you. I would like the mouthfeel to be a wee bit better. It's a wee bit on the weak side. You know, so much more could be done with this if it was at a higher ABV, if there was just a wee bit more punch, a wee bit more to make it something that you want to keep going back to. It's got potential, but what we've got here is a base level that needs to go up several steps. Am I glad I got it? Yes, because you have to try these things. 22 quid would be as much as I would pay for it. So how does that represent itself in a score? 82.5. Nice, but dim. Can't put it any other way. I'll not be getting another unless I see it at a big bargain price. So there you go, folks. I hope you enjoyed the review. If you've had this, let me know what you think. Thanks for hanging out. Really do appreciate it. Look after yourselves. Don't forget to put the old thumbs up down below, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. And until the next time, please look after yourselves, look after each other, stay safe, and keep on drinking your whiskey the way you like it. Sláinte. Thanks for watching, folks. I really do appreciate it. Please check out these other reviews, and if you'd like to support the channel, the best way is by subscribing, liking and commenting. And don't forget to ring that bell for all video notifications so you don't miss out on any future content. Cheers.